Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Sam here. I got Tori with me on the other end, and we're making a video today for our crypto buy. So, as you guys know, each week we're putting $100 into crypto on Thursdays, and the strategy is dollar cost averaging. And hopefully, at the end of the year, we can look at the portfolios and see what kind of progress we made, and hopefully have some good solid gains compared to the traditional stock market. But in this video, we'll discuss what our purchase of the day is going to be. We'll talk a little bit about the market at the end as well, and go from there. So let's see our last 2 weeks and our first buys. If we open up our portfolios, our top 20 portfolio, where our first ever purchase in the blockchain billionaires portfolios, we bought XRP. We are sitting at a loss of $6. If we go to the top 200 from last week, we are currently up 1.69%. Guys, these are amazing gains right now on Chainlink. All right, so with that being said, today is going to be the variety portfolio. And those in the Discord, I did put out a contest where essentially you get 2 guesses, and if you guess correctly what crypto we are buying today, then you guys are going to get 100 Cardano from us for free. So, hey, Tori, can you take a look at the Discord and see what people were guessing?
Yep, so we have a guess of AGIX, GRT, ILV. Those are all solid guesses. I think they're good projects that have a chance to run. Obviously, Fetch AI, Mortel Coin, that was a good one. That was going to be our second choice. XMR. I love XMR, but we're not buying that today. The winner is Yellowbird AZ with AGIX.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I saw Yellowbird's 2 guesses in there. And basically, as soon as you and I, Tori, came up with the one we were going to buy, which was Singularity Net, and then our secondary, which was going to be Telcoin this time, as soon as we made that decision, and then I made that post, Yellowbird is over here saying, I don't know, maybe it's Ajax and Telcoin. I think he hacked my computer, but I really don't know. It's kind of sketchy, but you know what? You did guess correctly. So yeah, we're gonna shoot you over 100 Cardano. So get with us privately, and then we will send us your address, and we'll get that Cardano over to you as soon as possible. And don't worry, it'll be a quick, cheap, and fast transaction because the Cardano blockchain is very efficient.
Yeah, if he wins next week, though, I think something's going on.
Yeah, maybe we'll make a rule where he's not allowed to win. So we'll see what happens.
Yep.
All right. So with that being said, yep, we are going to buy some Singularity Net. And guys, I'm just going to show you real quick how to do it because I've already made videos on how to do this. It's really quick and easy. If we go to the project itself, we'll pull it up here. First, let's look at where we're buying it at today. I mean, it's down 10.5% today, which we will happily take the dip since we're buying. It's perfect. Rather buying a dip than on a pump. If we look at the last week, it's honestly been pretty steady across the board. But once you go to the last month or the last 3 months, it's been huge gains, huge gains. So buying after a massive pump like this always makes me a little bit nervous. But honestly, we'll talk a little bit about AI in the video. I don't think it's a bad time to buy right now. I think AI tokens are going to keep running pretty hard in 2023 and probably extending past that. So just we are going to buy this today. It is a top 100 coin right now. It could correct even further, but I think that we're going to make some gains, and we're just going to have a price target where we're going to sell it at so we can lock in those gains. But with that being said, let's hit the markets and see where we can get Singularity Net. Right here on CoinMarketCap, it's an Ethereum token, but they also just recently came out with news that they are moving to Cardano as well. So that makes Cardano fans happy like myself. I mean, it's a great project, and it's just going to highlight Cardano even more. So with that being said, this is how we're going to buy our AJAX today. So MinSwap, which is a decentralized exchange on Cardano. This is one that I taught you guys how to use recently in another video. What you're going to want to do if you don't already have it is set up a compatible wallet. I use the Nami wallet, which is great for everything Cardano when it comes to DEXs and NFTs. It's just really compatible with everything. So all I'm going to do is connect my wallet here with Nami, and it's connected. I sent some funds over here for this reason earlier today. Essentially, you just need to make sure you buy some Cardano and send it over to your NAMI wallet. You're going to use Cardano as the gas fee when making purchases and doing transactions. And the gas fees are really cheap. So what we're going to do is we are going to do a trade here. We're going to take some of our Cardano and we are going to swap it for, honestly, we could swap it for any of these. They're all pretty amazing tokens at a really good price, but we're going to stick with AGIX like we said. Let's do some math in my head. I think Cardano is around 40 cents, so maybe, oh, that's pretty good. All right, we're going to buy 236 AGIX right now, and it's as simple as this. We're swapping this $100 value for $100 value. We're going to hit swap. You can see the fees and whatnot here, but we're just going to hit confirm. And here we are just confirming it. There's a 0.18 fee or Cardano fee. Let's sign it up. Hopefully I remember my password. All right. And we're good to go. You guys will see it populate here in a minute. But yeah, it was really close. It was between this and Telcoin today. Obviously, we've talked about Telcoin in the group before, and we have some people with a lot of experience with investing in Telcoin. I do think that those cryptocurrencies that are working to be compliant with regulations are going to be really successful moving forward, because I think we have some regulations coming that are, it's going to be important. It could essentially kill some projects and it could really help some projects. I think it's good for the crypto space overall too. All right, so this is how you get it. It's about to pop up and we're going to have it here. But let me pull up the project and talk a little bit about what it is. So from their website, which is singularitynet.io, what they say is SingularityNet platform is an open and decentralized network of AI services made accessible through the blockchain. So developers will publish their services to the Singularity network, where they can be used by anyone with an internet connection. Developers are able to charge for the use of their services using the native AGIX token. So essentially they're creating products with AI that they're allowing people to rent or to use, and they're going to get paid for it on the blockchain. So pretty solid, pretty similar concept to other services, kind of like music, how people are going to sell their music and be able to get paid directly on the blockchain. There's a lot of stuff like that. So when you click into this and scroll down, here's their marketplace. So I clicked on their marketplace earlier, and these are just some of the products they have right now. And you guys feel free to check this out later on your own. But it looks like as of right now, they have 76 services posted on their marketplace. Some of them have good reviews, not a lot of reviews, 5.3, 166, 137. So, I mean, so this is being used, and this is early on, guys. Like, this is very early on. AI is just getting massive traction after the recent stuff with ChatGPT. So there's going to be a lot of duds and there's going to be a lot of winners. This project has been out for a while, and I think it's going to be a winner. I mean, it's one of the top AI cryptos, if not the top, if you're not counting the graph. But hey, Tori, so what do you got about this, or what do you know about this project?
So yeah, we're reading here on their website about their recent collaboration with Cardano. Cardano community recently voted to set aside $500,000 worth of Cardano tokens in funding this project. So it's something that Cardano is definitely a fan of. They have some other partners too. Hanson Robotics, Ocean Protocol, which is another AI token. Cisco, they're pretty big. And the list goes on and on. Cody, Binance Connect. So some pretty big names. And I saw a video the other day where someone was asking ChatGPT about cryptos that do AI, and Singularity Net was the #1 crypto it listed.
Oh yeah,
that was kind of cool in my opinion.
Yeah, no, that's sweet. And honestly, you guys who follow what I'm buying and what I'm talking about, you guys know I'm a big Cardano fan. I think that's going to be the top 5 crypto for a very, very long time, especially moving forward. I think it's going to take some of Bitcoin and Ethereum's market share. That's just my personal opinion. So having projects like this on there is awesome. AI in general, I mean, Corey, as you know, and I've been talking about this in the group as well, it's been booming, and
Yep.
it started booming a couple months ago, but it really started booming once ChatGPT came out. And I think ChatGPT, was it over a million? I think it was over a million new users within the first 5 days, something like that, which completely outpaced like new users on Instagram and other large social media platforms. So it kind of took the world by storm, and that's what led on to these pumps. It led to some big partnerships with some major giants in the tech industry, and I think that these pumps are not done. Like obviously they're going to correct once you go up 1,000% or 500%. These projects are going to correct and they're going to go down. So like today, we just bought $100 worth after it went up like 1,000% in 3 months. There's a good chance it's going to go down a little bit. We might be down on our investment for a few months or whatever, but once the pump happens again, it's going to pump all across AI, in my opinion, and we're going to make some money. So
yeah, and projects like this are cool too, especially with AI, because Chat GPT currently got overwhelmed, and now they're currently at capacity. So you actually have to log in, create an email, and get on a wait list in order to use their product. And I guess recently Google said that they're not far behind in releasing a similar AI product too. So who knows if they're going to buy into one of the blockchain in the future, or partner with them or anything like that. But yeah, AI projects are definitely where it's at right now.
yeah, I'm with you, and I'll pull up the chart real quick just to talk about um, some of the recent stuff with AI when it comes to price action. So if you look at Singularity, let's go to CoinMarketCap here. First of all, let's look at Bitcoin real quick. Today's kind of a wild day. It was pumping really hard. It hit 25K, and then it dropped really hard to 23 and a half, and now it's kind of moving back up a little bit. So kind of a good day, and then it took a nice little dip just so we could buy some crypto. They did that for us, I'm pretty sure. But if we look at an AI crypto, okay, this is one of them, VAIOT. This is one that I've invested a decent amount of money in, just because it's an AI project that looks promising. It's been around for a while, and I like what they're doing. But if you look at the last 3 months, hopefully the percentage shows on here too. I mean, you'll just have to do the math in your head, unless I can get it to pull up real quick. I mean, it's up, the volume's up in the last 24 hours. But yeah, it went from 0.0048 cents to 18 cents in 3 months. And I mean, it even got up to 25 cents briefly. So it pumped really hard. But as you see on the chart right here, you are looking at from its peak, it came down and corrected pretty hard, and then it's kind of stabilizing. But what I noticed was after AI tokens pumped really hard, they started going down a little bit. You know, they might be down 5% on a day or something. But meanwhile, some DEXs, some other DeFi plays, those were pumping 20, 30%. So essentially what the way I perceive that is smart money is, you know, taking some profits on their AI gains and they're moving them into other areas of crypto. So I think AI is a good narrative play. So that's kind of what our purchase today is. It's we're going with the narrative. We're going to take these pumps because AI is going to pump. It's a big deal right now. But also just remember to take profits and then move that into the next narrative. One of those narratives I think is going to be around regulation. So in future buys, we're probably going to buy some tokens that are compliant with regulations and prepared for that and working, even if they're centralized. Sure, that might not be the intent of why Bitcoin was created, for centralization. It's kind of the opposite. But when you're talking about making money and profits, it's good to have both. And it's good to have centralized products, because that's going to bring in the institutional investors, because they're going to want things like insurance and all that stuff. And so centralized can be the way to go. We can talk about all this in another video. I don't want to get too sidetracked. But my point is, we're buying this AI crypto today. We might not hold on to this for the whole year. We might wait for a really, really good pump, take our profits and wait, or put it into something else. Tori, you got anything else?
No, just to reiterate what you say, take profits. If it pumps 2 times what you put into it, take half it out and let the rest run. So yeah, just taking profits is huge.
Yep, I'm with you. And my strategy is no matter what your profit, no matter what your plan is, you got to make a plan to take profits and you got to be reasonable. If you're up 200% on a token, take some profits because that's probably going to correct. And there's a good chance that it could go down below your entry point. So that's why you got to make sure you're taking profits. But yeah, with that being said, that is our purchase for the day. I can't believe you guessed both of our picks right. Yellowbird, I think that's what it is, Yellowbird, something like that. So yeah, and just one quick reminder, no matter what you're looking at, if you're worried about buying a pump right now because it's up, 50% or 75%, like we're all here for the long term. We believe in crypto. That's why we're doing this. Let's just zoom out on pretty much any chart. Even though this is pumped, you know, I think it's up, it was up 40x or 50x in the last couple months. This project, look at its all-time high, $1.92. We're nowhere close to that. If you go look at any other project, it's going to be pretty much the same thing. Let's take Cardano, for example. I mean, Cardano is up quite a bit in the last month, 3 months, a fair amount. But if you look at the last year, we are still way down. If you look at all time, we're still way down. And that's everywhere across the board in crypto. So we're still in a good buying opportunity. In the short term, yeah, you got to be careful with the volatility. But in the long term, if you're buying crypto right now, like we're doing every Thursday, $100, I think in a couple of years, we're going to be really happy with our portfolio. But yeah, hey guys, thanks for watching. Next Thursday, we're going to do the moonshot one, so it should be fun. We're going to take a really low market cap cryptocurrency project, and we are going to ape $100 into it, and we're going to see what happens. So maybe I'll offer a little more than 100 Cardano if he gets that one. But Yellowbird, you might not be able to participate. All right, thanks guys.
Thanks.